Come on in. Take a seat. How you been? Good?
Really good, man.
Yeah.
I love your show.
It's fucking
I
nuts.
appreciate it, and you're the man. I love it.
Thank you. Please.
Sincerely.
Love having you on. I see like things you're doing. Oh my God.
And I don't have to promote or mention it.
Oh, I think it's
did that
cool,
just
though.
to try to impress the guy that was booking me.
It's like fucking cool. You're a busy man. I like that. Yeah, things are just, I don't know.
Fuck, dude.
You're around, right?
I live in Alaska,
Alaska.
which is not convenient.
Yeah, it's not convenient, but it must be a lot nicer.
It's nice, and there was like no pandemic.
No pandemic in Alaska.
It just didn't even. We socially distanced because nobody fucking lives there.
That's usually the way it is. I've watched some amazing shows on Alaska, like the police departments, and it's not.
Yeah.
Even, it's like one guy that has to fly to different districts or counties or whatever they call them, and he handles everything. And then there's other ones where just getting food in. A lot of people flying very rickety small planes.
Yeah.
Pretty much keeps Alaska going.
I took a flight once from Fairbanks, where I lived, to Anchorage, which is like an hour-and-a-half flight. And 20 minutes in, we start landing, and I go, shit, is something wrong or whatever. We landed and just delivered mail.
Oh, so that was one of the stops.
Yeah, they just stopped.
Yeah.
They go,
Oh, we got to deliver mail.
Yeah.
What are these people getting at? What do you?
You know the most frustrating thing about, because you said the reality show in Alaska, the most frustrating thing is I'm a comedian, and all comedians, we want like our own show. That's like the holy grail. My vet has her own show. Like everyone in Alaska is on TV. I was like the only guy in that without my own show.
Doesn't have your own show.
Just like the Bush, you know, all these people.
Yeah.
Just by being
pilots and medical people, police.
Yeah.
Just some person. I saw one who was just some older woman. And she lives in Alaska, and they're like, "Oh yeah, put a camera on her. It's gonna be awesome." And you know, occasionally a polar bear will come up or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. Are there polar bears there?
I don't. Not where I am. I think a little north. We got like bears and shit. We got bears and moose and It's nuts, man.
Some big animals.
Yeah.
Up there. People pretty much have to take care of their own shit, though, right? And I know, look, people go, "Oh, you're from New York. Well, what about the buildings and stuff?" And you could be from upstate, and you might as well live in Canada. So I understand there are probably parts of Alaska that are very as urban as they can be.
I live near like a Barnes and Noble.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty normal.
But
it is a weird. Like we just got Uber.
Really?
Yeah, like a couple of years. It was like a new thing, and I've been using it on the road and stuff. So I'm like, and I called Uber the first, not doing a bit at all. The first 3 times I called Uber, the same guy showed up.
It's the same.
Yeah.
There's one Uber guy.
He goes, "Dude, I'll just give you my number." Like
one Uber guy.
I swear to God.
That's how we all picture it. It's just an amazingly mysterious state for the rest of the country, I think. And it's not one of those that is easy to get to.
No, it's awful.
It's like you got to fly over a whole nother country to get to it.
Yeah. You have like weird charges on your phone. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. How did you end up there?
I'll be as short as possible.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I met a girl.
You want something, by the way? You want a beer?
Oh, I'm good, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's bring out. Again, the staff has insulted my guests.
I'll do a water if you got a water.
You want water?
I would love a water. I'm not allowed to drink anymore.
Oh, okay.
One of those guys.
I was, okay, so good that my staff was...
You know what the staff do again?
My staff was responsible enough to know not to just put a beer in front of somebody.
Fuck it, it's not going to last forever. Let's just do it now. Let's just do it.
Oh, my God, I apologize.
not at all.
I'm enabling Anthony, they call me.
But dude, I've been doing comedy for like 20 years, just unknown, just kind of working the road, doing different things. And I meet this girl in Alaska, like 20 years ago.
Wow, 20 years ago.
Thank you so much. Yeah, hit it off, kind of like fall in love, whatever. She comes on the road with me. We live in all the places you're supposed to live, LA, New York. And she always goes, "Oh, I want to live in Alaska so bad." Her family lives there. So I finally got to a point where I was like, I could live in Alaska and still do my gigs. So I moved there, and it's not cheap. People think Alaska's cheap.
Yeah, that's a misconception.
To live in a nice place, you could live in a shithole for nothing.
Anywhere.
But there's only like one good neighborhood. And everyone lives there, like the mayor. There's only one good name. And so I buy a house. I go, this is not so bad. And a month later, I find out the only reason she wanted to move back was to get back together with
oh, my God,
a boyfriend from high school. And they just live in that house. And so my kids are in Alaska, and I just go back there. I'm like the divorced.
That is terrible.
I live in a fucking condo.
That is a terrible story. Yeah. What a...
I hear a lot of laughing, but I think
it's... So you pretty much drove her to Alaska.
I got her the house, and I couldn't even do like she was a stay-at-home mom for 20 years while I did stand-up.
Stay at home, just not with you.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
She was a stay-at-home with another guy mom. And she, so I couldn't, I paid off this house. That was like my retirement thing. I would sell TJ, I paid it off.
I'm done.
And I couldn't take the money because where would they live? Where'd my kids live? I couldn't go give me half the.
That's a good, like, if you have kids, thank God during my divorce, we didn't have kids.
Yeah.
So I didn't give a shit what the fuck happened to her.
Right. That's great.
As a father, you can't cut off the woman totally because your kids are involved.
Yeah. It was brutal, Anthony. I started over. $0. Like I woke up and was like, holy shit. And that was like my.
Oh, that is one of those things that I'm like, oh, let me see. Go back to beginning. I got put back.
Yeah, you guys, any open mics around here?
Everyone's ahead of me. Shit.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
The guy, because it's a small town, he is my daughter's soccer coach. She's 10. So I got to go to this. I can't even avoid it. Like I go and there's a guy coaching soccer.
I would assume, small, very small kind of community.
Yeah, he's probably got his own show coming out.
He's got his own show coming out.
It's bullshit.
It's called I'm a fucking asshole.
Can I tell you one weird thing because I feel like you'll appreciate this?
Please, I appreciate that last one. That's brutal.
I've almost told no one this. So like a karmic thing kind of happened. After they moved into my house 2 weeks later, he was trying to strap a kayak or paddleboard to the top of his car, and he used an old school bungee cord as people do in Alaska. They don't have
does he have one eye now?
He does.
Really?
He fucking called it. I swear to God. He's got one.
It fucking snapped the hook.
It snapped and dude, when it happened, I feel like I'm a pretty nice guy, but I was like, holy shit, I think I just used one of my wishes.
Yeah, that was a wish.
You know?
That's a fucking
And I was like, I gotta really think about these next wishes, you know? Maybe like a Ferrari other eye.
Oh my God.
You
yell things out at the soccer game like, hey, keep an eye on that kid. I think he's, you just constantly do that. Remember, kids, there's no I in team.
Come on, guys. There's no I in coach. That's
And
like I can't make jokes because it's my ex. She doesn't really have a good sense of humor about it.
I guess not.
One time I was like super pissed off, and she had like taken him. I was supposed to have him for the weekend, and she took him like camping, and I was lonely and alone. And she's like, "What's your problem with all this anyway?" And I go, "You just took the kids with this guy. They're supposed to be mine." And I go, "I just worried that he won't be able to keep an eye on you and the kids at the same time."
Oh no!
And I stuck it in there.
Yeah.
Just nothing. Crickets.
Get it or made like.
Yeah, I think she got it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He's not even a bad guy. Like he's a positive guy. Like he sees his glass eyes half full. Like he's not a bad. Right. I never share that. I feel like I'm being mean.
It is mean, but it is justifiable.
Right.
Meanness. That was, and you're still like you didn't knock his eye out.
No.
So it just happens. Who are you? You're human. You get to enjoy some of the things that happen in life by chance.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you just fucking hack that bungee a little? Fucking take a little knife and just, I know this fuck.
Dude, I used Vaseline to clean it. I had no idea that's what would happen.
God damn.
It's nuts.
That's, that had to hurt.
It hurt a lot, but then it really all does work out, and I'm like so much happier. You know when you're with a chick that you can't be yourself.
I think had to hurt.
Oh, that.
Yeah, like that had to hurt him.
I thought you cared about me.
I know that
had to hurt.
Believe me, I know what that's like to lose a lot of money.
It had to hurt.
And things.
When you talk to him, it's like you feel like there's like a frisbee coming from behind you. Like there's always like a.
Just get that feeling.
Yeah, you're like shit. Somebody. Yeah.
Like in school when you inadvertently turned around during a dodgeball game.
Yeah. You could feel it.
The ball was going to be right here. Yeah. God damn women. Did you, now, I think there's a lot more men to women up there. That's the ratio. So what did you do? Now, a guy fucking happens. Did you find another one? Do you find another? What do you do?
I'm kind of seeing a girl, but not in Alaska.
Yeah.
Like in Phoenix, where I spend some time in Phoenix. But dude, it's 6-1. It's 6-1.
6 guys, 1 girl.
6 guys, which is awkward if you don't know the other 6 guys when it's happening.
Yeah.
But dude, when I left with her,
Oh my God.
people were pissed. Like I did a comedy show.
It's like 11 eyes for every girl.
I'm so glad I brought that up. It's very cathartic.
Oh my goodness. God, yeah. So how would you go about meeting a girl even? I guess, but see, look, you're a comic, you tour,
Yeah.
so you're in other cities, which is
Yeah.
good. I'm sure you know plenty of people that are just there for the duration. They don't leave
Oh yeah, everybody.
Alaska. How the fuck do you go about getting a girl when it's 6-1?
You just have to leave and get a different
I
one.
bet you gotta, like the Biden administration says, lower your expectations. The shelves are a little bare up here.
Yeah, it's brutal. You can't. I mean, you just can't. You know.
Damn. How often are you in Alaska?
So I came from there just now.
Yeah. Oh wow. Like
I flew to Newark and a driver took me here. So I was there. I left at like 11 last night. And
flight?
no, fuck
Newark?
no. No, there's no. It's it always stops. It stops in Seattle. It's not bad though.
Do you have a major airport where you live, or do you have to take a little plane and then?
It's not bad. We have Alaska Airlines and Delta.
Yeah,
you can get to Seattle, but dude, and you're wearing a mask for 14 hours. Like
I know Alaska Airlines because I've seen a lot of episodes of Air Emergency and air disasters. It's,
Raven and Alaska.
yeah, I've heard a lot of them on that show.
Yeah.
A lot of NTSA investigations.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm not. I have my kids every other weekend, and so I go there. I go there every other week from Thursday to Sunday.
Be with your kids.
But just hang with the kids.
Yeah.
But then try to do comedy, pay child support, build myself back up while only working 2/3 of the year. As a fucking guy that tells dick jokes, like it's a.
I know. It's just.
But it somehow has kind of worked
have
out.
Your work cut out for you, and you really do seem like you've owned it.
Yeah.
Understand life is what it is, and you got to keep fucking plugging away.
We did spend many years on the road, though. Me and my ex-wife when we were friends.
Yeah.
I'm not
She
even.
was looking for guys. She's like, can you get a gig in Altoona? By the way, his name's Altoona.
But I swear to God, we listened to every minute of O&A.
Oh my God! Awesome.
Every
Yeah.
minute. Those were good times.
Yeah, I had a relationship there that didn't work out either. He went off to do radio with another man, and he didn't lose an eye, but he did die. So that's
Holy shit.
as something.